friends, welcome to Crafting with me. My name is Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana. I've been a demonstrator for almost 12 years. Can you believe that? I joined during Celebration almost 12 years ago. Celebration used to be 3 months, so it's coming up, my anniversary. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am using the perennial I am using the perennial lavender set tonight. So let me get my other camera going and make me little and it big. Oh, there's a little bit of glare tonight. I don't know. I was playing with my lighting a minute ago and I think I got it, but I'm not sure. So Celebration is over, so there's no more celebration. So this is what we have, and online exclusives. More online exclusives will be added next Tuesday. No. Oh, wait. I didn't change my calendar down here. Yeah, next Tuesday, the 5th, is when they get added. So it's still February in my craft room. Imagine that. So we are going to be using this particular suite collection. It has 2 different stamp sets, 2 different sets of dies. I think I got the butterflies out somewhere. Uh-oh. I might have misplaced my butterflies. They were here a minute ago. Things are not going like I planned them to go, which is, par for the course, but we will do just fine as it is. So there's this, and then this is the painted lavender bundle, and this is the perennial postage bundle. Sorry. So this is postage stamp edges and sentiments, and this one is pictures, floral, pretty stuff. So let's get started. Like I said, it is in the mini catalog. Oh, and we also have the annual catalog still to order from. So, all right. So this is what we have. And this goes with this one. This goes with this one. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not as prepared as I had hoped to be. In the last hour, I've had text messages, phone calls. Just coincidental. And so you're going to craft with me tonight, which that's all right. This is the paper we're using. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous paper. So I love that they used crumb cake for the background. And I have some old crumb cake envelopes that I will be sharing with my card kits this time. So I have one project cut and ready to go. So even though it's one of my more challenging projects, I usually start with my easy one and then build up, but we're going to start with the one I have pieces cut for. Otherwise, I might lose pieces. So this one, I have lots of pieces. And no, they're not all for this card, but I'm getting them out so I can see. We are going to start with, let me get my pages flipped here so I can have the measurements down. Let's see here. Okay. What do I have going on? All right. So this is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's supposed to be 4 1/4 by 9 1/2. So apparently I'm not quite as ready with this card as I thought I was, but that's okay. We're going to do all kinds of stuff together. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to close the arm, and we're going to score. This is the part I need help with my recipe. We're going to score at, sorry. I thought I was catching a cold, but I think it's just an allergy thing. 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, and 8.5. Again, I scored at 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, and 8.5. Okay, be sure to say hello when you join me. I'd love to see who's out there. Yeah. And then we're going to turn this, and then we're going to cut, excuse me, we're going to score. We're not cutting it. We're going to score. Starting at 3/4 of an inch, we're going to score down, and we're going to stop at 3. Okay, and then we're going to move it over to 1.5, and we're going to score this down to 1. So I know it's kind of hard to see, but that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for now. Let's see, I've got a pencil here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut here and here and on the score lines. Can you see that kind of? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. That's where I'm cutting, on those score lines. So here we go. This is the score line that stopped at an inch. Where that intersects, I'm going to take off and go up to the next place, the next corner with the intersecting score lines. Hi, Kim. Then we're going to go across the score line here to the next intersection. And at that point, we're going to take off and go up to the next intersection. So I cut that piece out. All right. All right. This is garbage. Then we're going to fold on the score lines until we get an accordion fold. And I'm going to take my eraser, and get rid of those pencil marks because I don't want to forget about them and have them ruin the finished product. So when you get, I always lose my bone folder. I don't know why, but I always lose my bone folder. I have 3. And you're going to say, yeah, you know, it's right beside me, but it's not. So we're going to go ahead and burnish these creases. Oh, like I said, phone calls, texts. My granddaughter came down to see me a few minutes ago, so that must be her playing upstairs. And my daughter called to chat. I was like, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting ready for my video. It's in 10 minutes. I'm getting ready for my video. It's in 25 minutes. Yeah, crazy. So this is some of the other pieces I need. This is crumb cake. This piece of crumb cake is 4 3/4 by 3.5. And I am going to add it to the inside of this fold right here. I think I might be almost out of this. That might be my problem. There. I got it going in the right direction. If you live near me and you would like to join me for class tomorrow in Miles City, that's where I will be, at the Ugly Mug Coffee Shop from noon to 2. We're doing a kit class. I haven't been in Miles City for a while, so I thought a kit class would be the easiest. So there is a page. All right. And now we're going to close this. This card was originally created by, I think, well, the person I saw do it was Susan Canfield. So she is the one that gets credit for this. I've made some modifications, but she's the one I watched do it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. So this piece is 3 3/4 wide, and it is 2 3/4 tall. I know you can't see the bottom there, but that's what it is. If you would like the card kits, I'm behind on getting card kits out. What else is new? But if you'd like the card kits for this, place $35 order. And I will send the card kits to you as a thank you. If you place an order for $50, I will, you'll get a tutorial bundle also. Okay, I had this in my mind. How was I going to do this? And these are just cut out from the postage dies. That's going to go like that. Do I want that to go like that? I might cut this down. All right. And that would be all right, because then I could show you how it goes. So that goes there. And then this is what I have to decide, because this is the same paper. I just have to decide which way I want it to go. And I think I want the bold one in the middle. This one, and that could be the background. And then I'm going to put this one here. This is Highland Heather. Let me give you the measurement on it. 3.5 by 3.5 by 2.5. So that goes there. And then we're going to add this piece on here. All right. Do we like that? Or I don't know. I don't want that side. Do we want subtle and then bold? I know. I have the pieces cut. I just hadn't decided the design exactly yet. So which one do we like better? Ooh, I kind of almost like the bold in the back. Any thoughts? I see there's a few of you watching. Give me a thumbs up if you think it's this way works best, or a heart if you think the first way I had it works best. I kind of like this, but that's just me. Okay. All right. I want this. I don't want this to show. So this can go down, maybe. Maybe I'll have it just match up. Then I won't have to show you my trick. I'll show you the trick anyway. So there. And then we'll jazz it up. I'm not seeing many opinions. I do have a thumbs up, but all right. We're going to go for it. I'm going to go that way. So anybody got any big plans for the weekend? Like I said, I am going to Miles City tomorrow to do a kit class. And then I think on Sunday, I am going to squeeze in a little R&R. I've been running, not literally running. I have been in several different towns in the last few days, just doing odds and ends. And I worked yesterday, and then I went into town today to work for a little while again. And there you go. Oh, I love this paper. Love, love, love this paper. I do not have the embellishments that go with this. They have been unorderable for a while. So I have not caught them at a time when they are orderable. But I will. All right. They are purple rhinestones, basically. They're gorgeous. Okay, here we are. So then, I think that's a little bigger than I wanted it to be. Is it? Yeah. It's not. It's going to be thin and then wide. All right, we're going to give it a little haircut. I know it's kind of dangerous to do hair cutting once it's already on there. But I already have adhesive on that too. So I'm taking 1/8 of an inch off. So whatever measurement I told you earlier, take 1/8 of an inch off. Or just place a $35 order and I'll make it for you. And then if you want to make more, you can just measure them. Or maybe I'll be generous and send a tutorial. I might have cut a little too much off. No, I didn't. It's going to be just right. Ooh, look at that. How's that? All right. Now this piece, I kind of want to center it, but it's going to be too big. So we might cut this piece down. The way we're going to do that is, and this is what I had to do to make this piece, is the dies aren't going to be what I want them to be. Can't even find my dies right this second. There we go. The dies are not going to be the size that I want them to be. So I'm going to just make them the size I want them to be. So this is this second largest die here. But I actually want it to be a little smaller. So we're going to line it up, make it a little smaller. Kind of eyeball it. Where's my Post-it note tape? So you can make any size that you want. I do not have a blog right. I do not have these on my blog. I don't blog right now. No. That's just one thing I don't ever get to is my blog. So it's out there. And sometimes I share my videos, but yeah. All right. So we're going to try this. I can hear my husband. He's home, but he's loud. And then if I close that, oh, that'll be perfect. Look at that. Okay, so now we're going to run it through. So we're just making this smaller by putting it through the machine like that. I just have my machine over here. Sorry. It works on this side more than that side, so you just get to admire my curls for a minute. If you miss the measurements, you can always just watch the replay and grab the measurements that way, because I did give them all. Like except for these, because those are there. So I chopped that much off, and then I have a new size, and it fits better. I think it will fit right in there. We will make sure it fits, so it does not show. All right, there we go. So now we have to stamp on that, of course. And the stamps are over here. And let's see here. This is going to be sending love and best wishes. Wish my husband didn't talk as loud. Can you hear him talking? Just got home and now he's standing outside my door talking loudly on the phone. Let's see here. Sending love and best wishes. Actually, we're going to do Happy Mother's Day. This will be a Mother's Day card. I don't know what he's been at a ball game all day, so I have not seen my husband all day. The local team is in tournaments, so he rode up with some friends of ours and watched their daughter play. I was happy staying home. Actually, I was happy going to work. So, would this be a card you could send to your mother? My mother would like this if she were still alive. She would love that I made it for her. but she would be happier if it was blue. My mom's favorite color was blue. What is your mom's favorite color? Or was her mom's if she's not with us any longer? All right, I'm going to do that. Put my adhesive on. All right, and then I'm going to get it lined up a little bit on here. I do not want this to show when I close it. There we go. Happy Mother's Day. There we go. So we're going to put something in here. This was just one of the other ones. I think we will put sending love and best wishes. So this would be if you did not live near your mom, or you could send her love and best wishes anytime you wanted to. I need a bigger block. Now somebody could send this to me because I do like purple. Purple is one of my colors. It was my high school color. So it's a wonderful color in my opinion. And you want to keep everything inside your card flat because it already has a few different layers of cardstock, right? So you don't want to put any dimensionals inside this part of your card. So there's that. And then we'll put, I thought I had another white one. You know what? We just might put some, we might put, you're simply marvelous. Ah! And I think that, will that fit on here? No. I need a different one. So, you're simply marvelous. Maybe that will fit on here. Yep, that would work. I don't think I want to go this big. This big. Yeah, might be a tight fit. We're going to go with this size. I know. Way to be decisive, right? When I'm crafting, sometimes it takes me a minute to be decisive. So did everybody enjoy Celebration? Your mom's was blue also, Anna? Yeah. I can't believe my mom's been gone for almost 10 years. That's just absolutely mind-boggling to me. And I'm actually going to cut two of these just in case. I just fold up my paper. Actually, I'm turning it the other way because I see it's got a little fade spot. Must have been in the sunshine at some point. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to run a small one through, one the other size too, just because it might be what I want after all. And then I only have to run it through the machine once. Ugh. I have things falling off my table. This was one of the cards, not this. This style was one of the cards that I made during our Stampin' Cross Country last weekend. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. Yes, it's not a very fun club to be in, the Missing Our Moms Club, by any means. I wish I could talk to her, and I mean, I talk to her all the time, but I wish she could answer me back. Besides the occasional thump I feel on the back of my head. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's going to be better than that. Yeah, we're going to do marvelous on that one. So what we're going to do is we are going to use the heat tool, and we're going to emboss this with white, and you need Versamark. See those tubs I have behind me? I have one that's just for heat embossing, so I grabbed it, and I'm just digging stuff out of there. Keep it simple, right? All right, so you just drag this over the top. Your embossing buddy. You can still get these. I believe they're an online exclusive. They come with the tray. And they come with the tray, and they come with a brush. So let's just go ahead and do this. So I need a block, and I'm going to steal this block. I had a kit class in my town last night, and I have class tomorrow, so I left a lot of stuff in the car because there's no sense in loading and unloading 16 times, right? So I think I have everything in that I need tonight, but some of the stuff is still packed. And then I think this embossing powder is not available on stampinup.com right now. They're switching something, but it will be available in the next catalog. Oh, sorry, Nancy. Yeah, I like to do 5 when I can on Thursday or Friday. 7 is my mystery stamping on Tuesday. I have to fit it into my farming / work in town schedule, and I do my best to try to let you know a couple hours at least in advance. All right, I got an edge there. This is not the brush that comes with it, but this is the brush that was handy. So that's what I grabbed. And then this we can just dump back into the jar. It's quite handy. Very handy, actually. Just unscrew the little lid and dump it out. All right. We'll set that aside because we'll probably need it back again. And if you were lucky enough to get one of the glass mats because you're a demonstrator or you became a demonstrator, they work wonderfully for embossing also. But if you would like a glass mat, I believe at some point in the near future, they will be releasing them for everyone. Oh, that's okay, Nancy. I totally get it. And the replays are always available. I have, I think, almost 200 videos, so you're welcome to watch them whenever you want. They are there and ready to go. So these tweezers, like I said, come with that bundle with everything. And the tips are heat resistant, so there it goes. Are you watching it? I just love this. This is like one of my favorite things. Oh, I missed a few specks, but nobody will care. There we go. set this someplace where it's not going to melt anything until it cools. Right? Sure. Okay. And we're going to do a little stamping. I'm going to lose some of these. I need to get them on a magnet sheet soon. That's what I do with a lot of my things. I use a magnet sheet. I have some from one company, but sometimes I just use heat vent covers. I know, not very fancy, but all right. This is our more challenging card, but I started with it because it's the only one I have all the pieces cut out for. The rest of them will come later. Oh, maybe I want to do a bundle. I'll just do a bundle. A bundle might be too much, though. No, it'll be fine. All right, there's a bundle. And there's the base. All right. Oh, I hope everyone had a great day today. I was busy. It's been just a crazy wild week. Like I said, I have blocks behind me because they're packed up for going to my kit class. Because I always do a kit because I'm not really teaching anything. I'm running interference. So actually, Nancy, I love this set too. And this is my first time playing with it. This is my first time because I was so busy with celebration stuff that I didn't do this. And one of the sets wasn't available for a while, but now it's all available except for the purple rhinestones. So, all right. So we're going to do, I think we're going to do Gorgeous Grape. And with this glass mat, you don't need the other mat underneath. You get gorgeous results. And we're going to do this one, and I think it's shaded spruce. I got all my colors out. I did get that done. I just ran out of time for a couple other things. Because of all my little visitors, my granddaughter came to see me. And, you know, you have to say hi to your little granddaughter when she comes to see you. You can't ignore her. She wanted to stay and play with my craft stuff, but she had to go with her dad instead. So, all right, now we have dies for this. I believe this is this die. That look like about right. I'll use some well-used Post-it note tape. I'm going to have to get some more out. And then this is the other one. I think these go together. I think they look like they go together. So if I make a mistake, it'll be on me. All right, let me grab some Post-it note tape. All right. There we go. Now we'll run it through the machine. I had embossing powder on it. My craft room has not recovered from Stampin' Cross Country because I have been on the run ever since that ended. So I'm hoping Sunday and Monday I don't work again until Wednesday. So every day I work every week I work a different days. I just kind of go by what they need me for. Ouch. Ooh, I just jammed that piece of paper between my nail and my finger. Ouch. Yeah, you don't think paper's sharp until you injure yourself with it. All right. And there we have my papers. Oh, like I said, this is the most challenging part. And I started here because I had the pieces. I usually start with a simple one and get increasingly more difficult, but this time, this is what we did. So this is what we have to put together. And I think, what do you think? Like that? Oh, we'll go this way. Actually, I don't like it that way. I think we'll go this way. I think we'll go with that. All right, we're going to put some dimensionals. Oh, I finished one of my old kits, like old kits. Last night. It was the ones with the citrus patterns. Look how big the sheet of dimensionals was in it. And I didn't even use half of them. So I finished those last night at my kit together. And tomorrow, I don't know which one I'm going to take. I might just do a new one. So we're going to put this kind of over to the side a little bit. And then, that doesn't look right to me. I think it looks better this way. I don't want it so tall. It's fine. Okay. I'm going to put a little piece of tear and tape back here. I think Susan called this a cascading pleated card. I'm on fast forward. How did I do that? I don't know how I did that. Huh. Yes, I have nails. If I keep them painted, or actually these are nail strips. It's one of my other businesses. These are nail strips. So I can get them to last me 10 days, 2 weeks. I've got a clear coat over them. So yeah, you can look me up for nail strips if you want to. I would be happy to help you with those. So I just attached that back here. I don't know why I'm on fast forward. I don't know what's going on. Everything. There's not a fast forward on my streaming service, so I don't know how that works. I don't think I can put it up that high. Is it okay? Huh. I decided I needed nice nails if I was going to do videos all the time. So, or at least decent looking nails. And I have hard nails. Oh, Anna, it sounds like it might be just you because Nancy can understand fine. Well, maybe I was talking a little fast for a minute. I'm sorry. All right, that'll be perfect. All right, now I want to get. Do you know what I'm looking for? I should. My baker. No, my linen thread. There we go. I think this might work. A random piece. And yes, I just did stick that to my glass mat, but it'll be fine. Okay, Cheryl says she's not on fast forward. Anna, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. You could leave and try to come back in. That might help. There we go. Thank you, ladies, for helping. I didn't know. To my knowledge, StreamYard doesn't have a fast forward, so I was kind of in panic mode for a second there. I don't want to overlap that. Okay, I'm good. I don't want to get it off the end. There we go. So what do you think? Would that be a great Mother's Day card to receive? I think it would be fantastic. The other thing that I don't know what's going on with Stampin' Up is their Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella is like my favorite, but it is on to be determined status. I hope they don't get rid of it. That would just make me cry. But whenever it comes back in, I usually order a bunch. So I have a couple. And this is kind of blurring the ink, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Just adds a little sparkle. So there is my first card. I think we're going to leave it like that. What do you think? Well, hi, Donna. I'm glad you joined us. Huh. I don't know what's going on. That's just weird. So this, like I said, I think it's called a cascading pleated card. So there it is. I made it so it fit in one of our envelopes. And it's a Happy Mother's Day card. I've got a couple. Oh, just they were crumbs. I could stamp on this too, but I would probably put my love you note back here. So there's card number 1. So I'm going to set that aside and change my cheat sheet for my scoring directions. That's what I needed for is scoring and sizes. So this other one you've seen me do before, and actually I have a couple other samples back behind me that I could grab. I had paper out for it, but I think I might have just whooshed it away. I don't want that one. Huh. Well, we're going to use Gorgeous Grape. It's weird. I have not touched Gorgeous Grape for a long time. And now spring must be coming because I'm starting to get it. Much better on Facebook. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Anna. I'm sorry that happened. I don't know what's going on in Facebook, YouTube world. But so this is going to be 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to score it. I need my arm out. I need to move these blocks. I need like a little, this time of year, a little leprechaun. Did you see my leprechaun? I should show it to you later. Anyway, I need a little leprechaun to come in and clean things up as I go. All right, I need my arm out. And I'm going to take a drink. All right, can you guys kind of see that? Okay, so I'm going to score at 2.5. And you have seen me do this card before. If you watch me at all, this is one of my favorite cards, actually. And then 3 3/4 and 6 3/4 and 8 1/4. So I'll repeat those: 2.5, 3 3/4, 6 3/4, and 8 1/4. Okay. You know, purple was one of my mom's favorite color. We just talked about that a minute ago. Was blue. My Nana, who was my mom's mom, her favorite color was purple. And my grandma, who was my dad's mom, her favorite color was pink. So you know what? Those are pretty much my favorite colors. Or any variation of. So pleat it. Okay. Not pleat it. Accordion fold it. The other one was pleats. This is accordion fold. And score. Crease your folds because you don't want this running away with you. When I'm done, remind me, and I'll grab those other cards so you can see, because I think there's 1 or 2 of them back there that are still current product. Sometimes I can't part with my cards. Your grandmother's was peach. Yep. My grandma even had a pink bathroom. Even everything that she could make pink was pink. So one of these ends is smaller than the other. And we'll figure that out, and we'll need to know that in just a second. We're going to cut some more. These are the parts that I do not have done because my little girl came to see me, And my daughter called me, and my son stopped in to see me. I'm trying to figure out which colors I love. I should be showing you guys this paper. Isn't this just gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. I love the fact that they put the crumb cake as the background. So I want something that's kind of boldish, but kind of pretty-ish. It might be too much. I might use the bottom piece of this. This top part would work really well. Actually, we might use part of it. We're going to use this. Enough said. Enough said. So, pattern paper, we're going to do, you can do two different colors, but I'm going to do two of the same of this. So 3 7/8. Pretty on the back too. I do like crumb cake. It's one of my favorites. And I go in spurts with that too. So we're going to do 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. So I'm going to go down to the almost 8. And then this is how I do it. And then I flip it over so I can get it on my trimmer correctly. 3 7/8. There we go. And stop at the score line or the cut, and then do another one and stop there. All right. Now, because I am using these colors, I'm going to use some crumb cake to use as my background. It's a card base. I got tons of scraps. Do you keep your scraps? I think I asked you that last week. Maybe I didn't. It's been a crazy week. Just busy. The end of the month is always busy. The end of celebration is always busy. These are 4 by 4. All right. And I also need a white. A white piece. That might not be white enough, or is it? 2.5. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. 2.5 by 4. And then 2.5. If you didn't hear me earlier, the online exclusives go live on the 5th, which is Tuesday. Stampin' Up always does things on Tuesdays. Hi, Kimberly. Yes, I'm still live. I started at 5, and I started with my hard card because that's what I had the pieces cut for. And the rest of it is, I think, nope. Let me see. I got to do this. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. It happens when you get to be my age. Lose a train of thought. I just got excited when I saw Kimberly show up. So these are 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And I'm going to go ahead and mat those on here. Both of those. And I did it up one side, so this will actually be continuing when you open up this fold, which is going to be cool. All right. My first card, Kimberly, was like the one I shared during Stampin' Cross Country last week. So you'll have to check that one out. The dimensions are just slightly. This should not be happening. This should be 4 by 4. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. This should be 3 7/8. Ah! 3 7/8. Oh, good. It's just this piece. Ooh, but where do I want to cut it? Yeah, I want to cut off the bottom. 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. A little adhesive on my trimmer. That's okay. How about this one? Is it? Oh, I did this one right. Oh, good. I only did one wrong. Yeah, that's what I think it was Nancy that said she has this suite. This is the first time I have played with it. So it's been fun. I'm just matting these on here. Nope, I did not do that. No. 3 7/8. 3 7. Okay, I just need to work harder at it. No, it's still. Grr. There should be an edge. When I get it over there, there's not much of an edge. This is when I think I should have used runny glue. Something just does not seem jiving with this. Maybe I'm just too picky. All right. I'm going to learn my lesson. It's runny glue at this one. I'll show you the card at the end and you'll know what I did. And I have several of these I could share with you that I have done in the past. That'll jog your memory and make you go, oh yeah, I remember when Cheryl showed us this. See, runny glue would have been so much better on that last one. It's one of the only times I like runny glue. This is what I call runny glue. It's the green glue. But when I was a second grade teacher, I called it runny glue. And there were certain projects my kids were not allowed to use runny glue on. So we need I need to think about this for a second. All right. That's what I need. Okay. So the big end goes down here. The big end, because that's where we're going to put this card. Okay. So speaking of runny glue, we're going to go ahead and add that. And since I cut the paper to go this way, we're going to have our card open this way. I have a couple over there that I can show you that I did the other way. I've even used this as mystery stamping. This is mystery stamping number 39, if you follow me for mystery stamping. Or you can go search mystery stamping. Yes, paste. Well, when I was a teacher, this was runny glue, and my kids made a mess with runny glue, so I would encourage glue sticks. So then this is going to go in here. Oh, no, I did that wrong. I didn't want glue down here. That's what happens when you talk while you're working. All right. All right, here's a trick for you. I already tossed it in the bucket. Oh, where is it? No, that's not it. Where's my embossing buddy? So when you get adhesive, where you don't want adhesive, take your embossing buddy and go over the adhesive, whether it's a sticker or what, and it will negate the adhesive. There's my little tip for you today. Whether it's a sticker or, in this case, runny glue. See, I was too busy telling you about runny glue. And then I'm going to make sure it lines up. Okay. So there we have that. It lines up. So my edges are straight when I come down. Got a little powder on there, but no one will be the wiser as to what happened. And then we're going to do a little stamping in here. Let's see here. I don't have a birthday sentiment. I think this might be a birthday card. To me, it should be a birthday. There should be a birthday card with this. So we're going to do this one. Biggest wish. We're going to do a twofer. That hurt. I just jammed the stamp underneath my nail. I told you, it's been a day. Actually, it's been okay because one of my jobs at work today was pull a bunch of staples out of paper so I can scan them. And I didn't jab my fingers with the staples. So that was good. Yes, it works. It's great. Embossing works great. A little baby powder or whatever. But in my stamp room, I always have my embossing buddy ready. All right, I need to kind of get this. We're at 7 to 11, so 9 would be the center. And just to make this set off itself a little bit differently, I'm going to do the happy in a different color. Did I put it somewhere? I had, oh, it had slid down between. Nope, that's not it. Oh, come on. What do I do with my ink? Well, see, I'm losing stuff already. I was going for my Highland Heather. I just did Gorgeous Grape. Where's my Highland Heather? Oh, maybe I didn't get that one out. I thought I got them all out. They're in my, oh, it had slid down between. I have them in my traveling bag for tomorrow. From last night. Okay, so this one's going to be just a little bit different color. Steel a block. Make sure it's going the correct way. All right. And this is why I chose a different color, because I knew it was going to overlap just a little bit. Go that way. All right. So we're going to add, I'm going to do the runny glue, and this can get it all. Unlike the last one that I was supposed to do part of it. All right, now I'm going to put this in. I'm going to smash it up into the fold because I don't want it showing when the card is closed. All right, I think that's where I want it. So when it comes down, if you can't see any white, ooh, I just got blurry. Let me check and see if my husband's on the internet. Let's see here. We'll see if it gets better. Okay, so there's that. And so that it'll open this way. Happy birthday. Now on this one, I'm pretty sure we have sending love and best wishes. We already used that, didn't we? Yep, we did that for Mother's Day even. Sending love and best wishes. We're going to lose it. Well, it sounds like they're wrestling upstairs now. I asked him if he was using the internet, and now he probably is not on the internet anymore. He probably forgot to avoid the internet. So sending love and best wishes. I think we'll do this. And that aside. That's pretty. We might use that on our next one. Oops. I feel like I have something on my arm. So okay, run it through the die cut machine. And I believe is this one bigger or the same size? Oh, this was the same size. That's all right. We can offset it. Yeah, I'm going long tonight. Sorry. That's what happens when I don't have everything pre-cut. All right. Just going to offset it a little bit. And again, for your inside, you don't want to add a lot of bulk. So don't put anything on the inside like dimensional. And you want to tuck it up in there. So when it's closed, you can't see it. Let's go there. So now it's closed, and this will fit in a regular Stampin' Up envelope. Like I said, I'm going to use some of my older crumb cake envelopes because I love those. So there's that. And then let's see here. You are loved beyond measure. That might be a good one. Oh, you mean the world to me? You are loved beyond measure, I think. You're simply let's do you're simply marvelous. We could do it again. Oh, no, we're going to do a different one. We're going to use you are loved beyond measure. Oh, you know what? Okay, this is totally off. This is the sentiment that I saw people using with the tools, DSP and the tool set, because it's got the word measure in it. There you go. So use it with the tools. I'm going to be doing a class to go with the tools, and I have a bunch of tool paper, and that will be in the works probably after I get back from the Stampin' Up conference, and that is at the end of the month, or no, the middle of the month. So I'm not making any promises before then. So we need to stamp this. Is that going to be? Nope, it's going to be fine. Okay. I'm going to emboss this again because I like embossing. And as long as the stuff's all out, I may as well emboss. So we're going to add nope. I have a time loving fresh freesia, and I don't know why. It's just not my color. I like Highland Heather. I love Gorgeous Grape, but fresh freesia is just, I don't know, just doesn't work for me. So where's my embossing buddy? Did I throw it back overboard? I did. Okay, drag your embossing buddy. And Versamark. I just saw the brush, so I can grab the brush to show you what the brush looks like. That comes with this. This is in the online exclusives, this set. It's got the embossing buddy, the tweezers I showed you earlier, the little tray, and what else? I don't remember what else. Like I said, the embossing powder is not available currently. It will be back. They are switching companies or something, so, and they run out of what they had, so they'll bring some back at a later time. Let me show you the brush. Now that I saw where it is, and it's not that hard to grab. So this is the brush that comes with it. So you get the tray, the brush, the tweezers that I'll show you in just a moment. Okay. And then just unscrew that and tap and right into the bowl again, or the container. The crumbs you can just sweep in, sweep down the hole. I don't know if you can see this very well, but ta-da! There we go. And then we're going to emboss this. Grab the gun. And I don't need the tweezers, but the tweezers have the heat end. But I don't need it this time because my paper's really long. Oh, there it goes. Do you see it? It's blurry, I know. Sorry about that. In my family, when that happens, we say some settling may occur. There was just a crash. So that is okay. I'm going to grab my trimmer. Maybe my trimmer fell. All right. I'm actually going to trim this up a little bit more. Ooh, got it kind of crooked. So what do you do when it's kind of crooked? You line it up with you get out the other trimmer. You are loved beyond measure. I can't get it straight. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll line it up with lines. There we go. That's not it. I know. I'm picky. Haha, I did it. Now, there. I know, I'm just being too picky. All right. This is some of the new ribbon that is coming out as an online exclusive next week. It goes with the coffee suite, which I will be doing a quick class. I know, I wish it would too. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this on here. it's very stiff. I don't think it would turn into a bow very easily. But I see. I'm going to go this way. And I'll do the same on this end. You are loved beyond measure. And like I said, the only part of this suite that's not available, the suite collection that's not available, is the purple gems. It's all the purples, I think. So, love me some tear and tape. My last card's my simple card. I'm doing these totally backwards tonight. Totally backwards. And that's okay, right? That's what happens when a cute little girl comes and has to sit on her grandma's lap for a minute when I'm trying to get my work done. She's just too irresistible. There we go. All right, we're going to add some dimensionals. And let's see here. I'm going to use this die. Also, let's see about this. Kind of goes off the edge of the card, but it'll be fine. I'm going to do this with some lavender or Highland Heather. We'll throw fresh freesia. No, I need fresh freesia. We'll stick with the purple. We'll stick with the pretty purples. Sometimes when you have these dyes, it takes longer to do all of it. That's why I try to get most of it done before, but did not happen this time. That one's gonna have to be crooked. That one can be straight. These would be good with adhesive sheet behind them. But guess what? I didn't do that. So these are like little extras. They're quite little dainty flowers. And we might use some baker's twine on it again, or linen thread. That's what I'm using. Yeah, I went crooked on that. Can you imagine? Kind of a waste of paper. All right, set this aside. But yeah, isn't that cool? Like I said, it's kind of stiff, so it's not going to be great for a bow. Yes, I agree. Would magically funnel completely out of the tray. I agree, Cindy. Thank you, Anna. Let me see. I was digging for linen. Oh, I didn't get linen thread. But you know what? I'm going to use that anyway. I think is it still current? We're going to say it's current. All right. How am I going to do this? I would say glue dots. Because I did not plan accordingly. So it's going to be a glue dot. Right on that centerpiece. Right on the big flower. If it still has its piece in there, we're good. And get some of the darker purple. Oh, I forgot one. Right there. And I'm going to do an odd number, but they cut 2 at a time. So that one's going to be extra. Maybe I could put it on the last page of my card. Do that one here. And one more. Right there. Ah! So, that way. Actually, I should have done that differently. I'm going to get this one under and over. And then this one can go on top of it. There. We're going to take this and make a bow. I don't know if this is current. But if it's not, I'll put linen thread in because we all know linen thread is current. Actually, I'm going to do a double bow. It'll have 2 embellishments on it since I don't have any dimensions of that other the rhinestones that go with this set. Then I pull my loops one way and my tails the other way until I get them the way they want them. And there we go. And we'll use another glue dot. I'm going to wad this one up a little bit. And my tool. Put it on the back. Ooh, that side, that knot is pretty. We're going to put it on the other side. And put it right there and have our tails go wherever. So there is card number 2 of my perennial lavender cards. And like I said, this third one is going to be a very quick and simple one. So bear with me. I'm going back to the crumb cake. And I could use this sheet, but I'm going to use this paper. Is so gorgeous. You could do stuff at the back of the paper too. Isn't that pretty? So this is just 8.5 by 5.5. It is scored at 4 1/4. And burnish it. And this paper is one that we can make a card base out of. Or I don't know what. Maybe go this way with it. I don't know. We're going to take a corner out of it. So, we're going to do 4 by 5 1/4. There we go. And I have blackberry bliss out. No, I do. I'm going to introduce another color. Blackberry Bliss, because that is in this card as well. Ooh, I got a corner that's all buggered up. We'll flip it over. All right. I think I did that right. Oh, I didn't. This is 3 3/4. All right. I did that wrong. That's okay. We can make it work. 3 3/4. Yeah. Sorry. And then we need to do it by 5. I'm glad when I make it long, not short. So this one is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And this is Blackberry Bliss. And I had butterflies that went with this set too, but I don't know where they went. So we're not going to worry about them because I can't show them. Oh, guess what? I just found them. See, I knew I had them. These go with it also. So here we go. Like I said, sorry it's so long tonight, but they're fun cards. And I just had a few more interruptions. Be sure to like, comment, share. If you wanted my email newsletter, that is in my Linktree link. If you place a $35 order, I will send you the card kits for these cards. And I'm trying to send a little bit of a tutorial with them. I am behind. I already told you that. I'm always behind. I feel like the hurrier I go, the behinder I get. So, this one I'm going to use as a thank you. I can't thank you enough. Nope, that's the you mean the world to me. I should just look on the back. I can't thank you enough. This will be a thank you card. So we got a birthday, a Mother's Day, and a thank you card out of this set. So far, I think you could do sympathy kind of with this because they have the I know you will get through this and big hugs. So there's that. And no, I don't want to do that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use crumb cake. And we're going to add Blackberry Bliss. And that'll work. I thought about embossing again, but I won't put you through that. Oh, you know what? We're just going to run through the die cut machine with one of the dies. How about this one? That one will be just right. Okay. Get it lined up. Like I said, this one's going to be a simple card because not all of them have to be multi-step cards, right? And we're going to put this on dimensionals. This big set from an old kit that I finished last night. If you're in the Miles City area, you want to come to a kit class tomorrow, that's where you will find me. We could stop there, or we could add a butterfly. So these are the paper butterfly accents. There are many sheets of them. I don't know how many sheets of them, but you just punch out. They're just barely hanging on by a thread. And then on a piece of scratch paper, which is where I usually have, there's the celebration stuff. On a piece of scratch paper, we're going to take a brush, and where's my ink that I just had out? Make it matchy-matchy. Get a little ink, and excuse me. It would make a very good stencil too. Look at that. And we're going to just, I'm going to take my take your pick tool and just kind of roll it, kind of give it a little 3D dimension. I don't want to do that too much with the antenna because that would make it want to not be there. And then I'm going to take, I'm losing things. I'm going to take some of my baby dimensionals, and I'm going to, my minis. Let me get a glass of water. I'm going to add them strategically in a couple wide spots. There's not a lot of wide spots, so that's going to show. So I will cut one that's even narrower. So all the edges are for on these is to create your own size. There we go. Won't be showing. Take them off. And have it just light gently on your sign or near your sign. And we can add some bling. And that will be all my cards for tonight. I have some bling in mind, and do you think that's what came up in my handful? No, it is not. The iridescent rhinestones, I think, would look very pretty with these. So I would just put a piece of inside. Actually, I may not. I might, because this is clear enough to write on, but it'll depend on what I want to use. I love the Take Your Pick tool with the extra craft tips. They are my favorite. This is my favorite tip. That is my favorite tip for you, is to use. That one's too big. We're going to use the medium and smalls. And just add a little bling to this beautiful card. There's even a little butterfly poking out over there. Oops. So there you have it, my class for this evening. I went long, but I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worthwhile. And let me get my stuff out of the road so I can show you all three cards. This is card number 3. Usually would have been card number 1. And card number 2. Oh, I might have to use some fine glue and just tack those down. There's card number 2. And card number 1 is MIA. Oh, where Where did I put card number 1? Did I set it? Oh, girls, boys. Oh, there it is. There's card number 1. So lots of purple tonight, and they're not in. Yeah, this is the order they're in right now. Sorry, they're not in the order I did them. So yeah, 2 big fun folds and then a really simple one. Let me grab those other cards that were like this one that we've done in the past, and I'll show you that they can go the other way too. Oh, maybe I don't have one. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Huh. Oh, I do. No, I don't. They have them all going this way. So this is one I did a while back. This is from last year's celebration that I did. Oh, yeah, this one does go this way. It goes sideways. So you can make it go sideways. That was from last year's celebration stuff. This is, uh-oh, did I lose my camera? There we go. This is with the hot air balloon set. And it goes. I can tell I have more people home and on my internet. I'm very sorry. So there's that one. And then this is with current products. Also, this is with the furriest friends from the online exclusives. And that is another one of these cascades. See, I told you it's one of my favorite folds. I love to do this fold. And then this is one that's new and a really simple one. I know my hands are all in it, but I'm going to have to figure out how to get them to tack down. I am so glad I gave you ideas for this, Nancy. There are so many ideas. These are just the ones I came up with and ran with. And thank you for your patience tonight, everyone. And thank you for crafting with me. I thoroughly enjoy having you watch with me while I do my thing. So thanks. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And mystery stamping on Tuesday. Subscribe to my channel if you want to get notifications about when I'm live. And if you subscribe to my newsletter, it lets you be up on everything. If you're in my area, I hope to see you tomorrow in Miles City. Take care. Thanks for crafting with me. Bye-bye.